on. I'm going to see who pops in the chat. Because I'm not going to be on too long. Hey, all for LLC. Hello, everybody. I'm popping on live just because I don't feel like doing no reviews today. I will have reviews up tomorrow, but I'm letting people pop in, because I realized I hadn't done a chat since I think last week. So I'm just popping in to say hey. I have not watched no shows. I haven't watched Love and Hip Hop from tonight. I haven't watched 911. I ain't watched no show that came on today. I haven't watched the Fiance show from yesterday. Let's talk about Potomac. I did a video about Potomac and they foolishness. Or the foolishness of Candace. I think Candace is more the foolishness than Monique is, truth be told. JayBirds. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So I'm not going to be on too long, y'all. I just want to pop in and say hello to everyone because I had not been live since I think last Sunday. And I try to pop on at least once a week. Monique been trying to leave the show. Yeah. I don't know if I believe she's been trying to leave the show or she's just tired of the foolishness that goes on with some of the ladies. I think that's the thing. I think if she wanted to leave the show, I think she would. And I say that because Monique goes live after each show on her IG, and I feel like a person who wants to leave the show kind of wouldn't really care too much about what people say and kind of wouldn't really go live to talk with the fans. So I don't think she really wants to leave the show per se. I think if Candace left the show, she may be okay staying on there or whatever. I like no. I am in my element. I'm chilling. Okay. Right. My boobs are just fine. Okay. This has been a long, long day. Did you hear about Trina? Yeah, that she was up in Walmart or Walgreens, something with a W, checking somebody. Look, people have to get used to, people need to get used to when you say something dumb, you're gonna get checked. I saw the little video and everything. Hello to everyone popping in. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on here too long. So look, if y'all have questions, put the questions in. Y'all know because once the questions is done, I'm getting off here. So if you have questions, I suggest to put the word question and what the question is and what you want to discuss. We can do that. Because look, we had a whole winter storm today. It was a long drive to work, a long drive home. So I'm just over it. That's why I don't feel like reviewing anything today. But I'm like, I'm gonna pop on live real quick to, you know what I'm saying, do that. But yeah. Also, happy Veterans Day to everybody. Okay. But yeah, the person calling her, you know what I'm saying, a NIGGA BITCH. You can't be doing that to folk. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I wish somebody would. I really wish they would. I would react maybe not the exact same way, maybe not to the intensity that she is, but you know what I'm saying, she's a down home Florida, she's in Florida, you know what I'm saying? They different down there. Here in a public setting, if someone said it to me, I would cuss them out, but I don't think I would do it for long enough to where someone would get it on camera. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna walk away. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to draw no crowds, any of that. 'Cause I have to go to work in the morning, so I wouldn't do any of that. But I definitely would, you know what I'm saying, go off, okay, all the way off, and then walk away. But I think Trina's also dealing with things because her mom passed away or whatever, so she probably is already emotional and pissed off at the world because she's here with her mom. So, but I would do the exact same thing all up and through because you can't be calling me on my name. I heard, and she had to really provoke Trina because she's laid back. Trina is laid back until somebody disrespects her. That's what I think it is. I think the thing is. I think it's what the woman said and what she called her that set her off. The lady could have not said nothing at all, and she could have just said those two words, and this is I'm going off. Okay, right now. Um. So yeah. Oh wow, it's on that. Yes, we got our first real snowstorm today. It snowed all day from like 4 a.m. It stopped at around 7 p.m. So just having to dig my car out, um, drive to work, get to work, and because it's snowing in most places because it's snowing all day, no one shovels because the snow just keeps coming. So got to work, nothing was shoveled, or because it was shoveled at 7 a.m. at noon, it's a whole new pile of stuff. So it's slippery. I'm looking like, oh my God, I don't want to fall. So I was walking real slow, pace myself or whatever, because I'm like, every year I usually will fall. I haven't failed in I think 2 years. So I'm always real cautious when I walk because it be slippery. Um, Long drive home. So I got home and I was over the day. And I said, I'm not reviewing shit. I'm finna go to bed. So took my bun down, got undressed or whatever. And I was like, well, let me come and try to be live, you know what I'm saying, for a good little 30 minutes or whatever, and talk about people, talk to my JayBirds, to give y'all a bit of me. Okay. Reviews will be up Wednesday because I'm not going to watch any shows until tomorrow. So late Tuesday, early Wednesday, y'all will be getting that day fiance, love and hip hop. I may review Godfather of Harlem. I may do a mashup of Godfather of Harlem and Watchmen because I'm watching both of them shows. But we shall see. But yeah, today was it was a real snow, like our first real. We didn't get fall. It went from summer. We had maybe a week of fall and then winter. Okay, winter is here, and that's kind of all that it was. And I was just like, I'm over it. Like to wake up and it's just like, it's real snow. Because sometimes our news will say, "Oh, we're gonna get a winter storm." You could get up to 4 or 5 or 6 inches, and you'll get like an inch of snow. No, all the inches came today. So yeah, yeah. Uh, have you discussed Rodney Reed, an innocent black man accused of killing? Um, I tried to not cover too serious topics here, mainly because I feel like we see that on the news all day. Well, at least I see it everywhere else all day. And I'm like, my channel is more like, let's kind of, little chit chat, little funny, little shady, little pet, that stuff. And every once in a while, I'll touch something serious, but I mean, that's not my forte. So I haven't discussed it. I think anybody who could possibly be innocent should not face a death penalty. They should be leave in prison for life. If you if you think they innocent, like ain't no point in killing them. I'll say that. But no, I tend to kind of leave that to channels who cover prison reform. No, I don't be doing that too much or whatever. Um, Wait, we can't be crazy and act a whole fool when we see a celebrity. I didn't know that. I don't know what that means, but okay. I'm confused. I have the link. Okay. We don't get too much here in Tennessee. I really love if you review Oval. I do review the Oval. I review both episodes. So that means you must not be a subscriber because you don't know. Okay. So Bree Nicole, I review the Oval. I review Sisters, and they're both up on my channels. Okay. Um, your Christmas tree is up. I don't even own a Christmas tree. I'm not a Christmas person. Like my mom is very much a Christmas person. So, but I like for me in my house, I'm not gonna decorate, but she decorates and all that stuff. I don't own no tree. I don't own no lights. Stuff. I think the most I have is a red wreath for the blood of Jesus that I put on my door every Christmas, and that's it. That's it. Because I just don't have time. Um, hey, how are you enjoying the snowy day in Detroit? Not at all. Not at all. But this is, and people say, "Oh, y'all live in Michigan, you should be used to it." And it's not that we people here in Michigan complain about snow as if we're not used to it. We're used to it, but we still hate it. It's like saying to somebody who lives in California, "Oh, stop complaining about wildfires. They're always there." It's like no, but even it's aggravating. Like snow here causes so many accidents, and it's just dangerous. So yeah, not enjoying it. I don't mind the cold weather. I can do cold weather all day. I just hate cold weather and snow. I love Watchmen. Reading King. Watchmen is a very, very, very good show. I was going to review it, but it's weird, and sometimes I be confused. And when I'm confused about a show, I don't want to review it because then I look stupid. And I have never watched the comics, so I don't know the backstory of anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a new Watchmen watcher, so I don't know nothing about it. All I know is it was always a blue man, and that's about it. That's it. So I don't know. I think I may have watched an old movie from back in the day, but I don't recall nothing about it. But I love the show. Regina King is really great in the show. I love even Jean Smart, who's on the show now. When Jean Smart put out a huge Dr. Mad had the blue dildo. I said, what is going on? And it had balls. I was very confused. Um, but yeah, I'm just like, okay. But yeah, this is a really good show. The Oval, the family first family is a mess. Hey Sassy, hey Ma, hey JJ. I think I didn't miss anybody who popped in. Um, but the Oval is the I like the Oval. I'm starting to like Sisters. The Oval, to me, Tyler Perry does extremely dramatic stuff. So people are like, oh my God, it's so extra. That's what he do. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It gives me time to make up names for people. You know what I'm saying? The son who I call Freaky Jason, the daughter who I call Thought Pocket Gale. Um, Thought Pocket Gale. Ruth and her song, Bring the Little Children to, you know what I'm saying? I like that stuff. So I don't mind the extras of Tyler Perry and how messy it is. Um, Carla knows the lead actress who plays the first lady, which is the reason that I'm reviewing the show because I wasn't gonna watch it. I wasn't. But when Carla mentioned she knew the girl, I said, okay, I'll watch and I'll review it. But I like it. I do. But I like Tyler Perry's shows for the most part. Um, like I didn't do like Love That Neighbor and that stuff. I like they have to have nots, which comes back on in I think January, which I'll be reviewing. So I like it. It's different. You either like Tyler Perry or you don't. And if you don't watch him, I'm like, don't. If you don't like him, don't watch him. But if you know what he do, you can't watch his show and then get mad about it. The only thing that I'll get mad about was when the storylines is just stupid, when nothing is progressing. I don't mind the stories being, dramatic or whatever, but I need to progress. To progress. I need you to answer questions for me. So yeah. Yeah, the snow nights can go. Yeah, the snow nights can definitely go because it's just so aggravating. Um, it's like Houston, it's always hot, but you bet I'm gonna be complaining. Yeah, that's how we are here. Do you watch Shameless? No, I don't watch Shameless. Somebody kept asking me to watch it, and they said I would like it, but it's too many seasons in for me to try to catch it, and I'm like, no. I would love some snow to come hit Florida because I'm tired of the heat. You say that until you get to you get to Michigan. We complain when it's hot in the summer here. We also complain when the snow hits. We don't really mind the coldness here. I love fall weather here. I love it, from like March until June. And I love it from like August to right at November. Usually we still have fall weather now. It's winter. Like it's in the 20s and there was snow. But yeah, we complain about it, but nobody leaves. Like it is what it is. But it's because it's still frustrating. Like no one wants to get up and shovel snow. No one wants to get up and their car is buried in cold, cold snow. And it's just too much. Or just driving around. If I could not work for the winter, I would stay in Michigan. But having to get up and drive to work is what aggravates my spirit. Um, but yeah. Exactly. We still hate it because I do if we didn't get the snow. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I can't read it. They're making good towns over. Well, they now making good towns over. They're doing the whole thing when they did the live whatever for All in the Family and the Jeffersons. Now they're doing All in the Family and Good Times. I just hope they do it justice. Okay, they had great actors before. As long as they don't use Wanda as Wheezy, I'm good. Okay, in their shape or form. But I digress. That blue dildo, I fall out. Like, girl, you talking right. I was so simple because I kept seeing her with the blue case with the case, and she would open it up and like the little blue light. I'm like, what is that? Like, is she hiding Dr. Manhattan? And I'm looking like she has a Dr. Manhattan deal. I'm like, what is this? It's a good show. Um, it's raw, it's uncut. Uh, it's a bit confusing. Things I be looking like. I'm like, wait, the granddaddy don't need no wheelchair. What's going on? Um, why is she offering people babies for a house? I'm confused, but I realized because someone crashed in the backyard. So it keeps me intrigued. It keeps me intrigued. But so does Godfather of Harlem. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy I'm able to watch that now. But I was like, girl, that that blue deal don't shock me. Um, I love the Crazy Friend on Sisters. I like both the shows. I do like um Danny. I think Danny. Celeste. I think Danny. I'm Danny to a certain extent. I ain't that crazy, but I'm that friend. My girl, I would check him. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm that friend, but I also feel like it's more to Danny than just that, and that's what I want to see. Episodes one of both the Oval and Sisters to me was rocky, but I feel like those are pilot episodes. So I think I got past those episodes, and once we get to episode two, I'm like, okay, I can see where the show is going and how it seems like it's gonna get better. So I was fine with that. On the Oval, the son seems creepy. The son, I call him Freaky Jason. Please don't kill me. Freaky Jason's what I think he is. What do you think? Yeah, if you have a question, please put the word question so I can kind of see it a little bit because sometimes it's just a lot going on. So put the word question and your question, I can see it easier. Um, do you really believe the Portia and Dennis story, or do you think they're for the people for another spinoff? I don't think Portia and Dennis will get another spinoff. I don't think that at all. Unless it's a therapy session with Doctor with Ayanna or something. Um, I think it's real. I think Dennis cheated. I do. But did Portia forgive him quicker than what she's letting on? Possibly. But was her tears real in the episode? Yes. But they back together now. And as she said, we back together, we, working things out or whatever. And they seem happy now. So that's why I feel like Lauren was there saying to her, like, you saying this now because you're hurt. But you may feel differently later. And she did. And I'm like I said in my review, Portia saying that Lauren, is a single mom, she's fine. I'm like, please believe it. Lauren did not have to be a single mom. She wouldn't want to be. No one wants to be a single mother. They don't. They just don't or whatever. And I think um Dennis and Portia got together too fast. And Dennis wasn't done being in them streets. And Dennis is so young. And he's a dude from Detroit in Atlanta. So I'm like, girl. So I don't think it's fake, but I also feel like Portia forgave him quicker than what she let it on the show, because you went from, you knew he did something, but you still slept with him, and then when he admitted what he did, now you crying again. I feel like she was going to forgive him, she just had to like let it play out for the show. So I don't think it's fake. I just think they are pacing it out to how it will go out for a full season. But I do think he cheated a couple times. Okay. um Do you watch Godfather of Harlem? It seemed like a like I just started watching. I binge watched it this weekend, so I watched all 6 episodes. But because I don't have Epics, it's free right now because once Comcast takes away Stars, we're gonna get Epics. So they have like a free preview for November, so I can watch the show. So I binge watched the first 6 episodes. I watched episode 7 last night. I like the show. As I was I'm looking like, oh my God, Big Dick Buster. You know what I'm saying? It's as I'm watching, I can feel myself reviewing it, and I don't like reviewing shows where it's I'm 6 episodes down. So I'm like, I don't know. So if I do review it, it'll be like from episode 7 and further, versus anything else. But I do think it's really good show. Um, Do you want a Soul Food series continuation? No. I think we've seen all we need to see from Soul Food between the movie and the series from before. No, I don't like when certain shows come back. I don't think we need to bring if we. I don't want them to bring back every show that was good from before. Certain shows ran its course until you bring back a different world. Well, a different world kind of brought back Grownish, and I like that aspect of thing, but I don't want soul food coming back. No, Big Mama dead. Okay, once we know the family fuck my husband, we know that. Okay, Kenny out here still towing cars. I don't need that. No, I'm good. Love, please enjoy. Um, Lamar Odom got engaged. Oh, congrats to him. New Hey TE, new subby love the cat ears. Thank you very much. Love Ambitions. Your Ambitions come on tomorrow. So I will be reviewing that as well. I forgot. So yeah, Ambitions will be up tomorrow night. So it'll be up before I go to bed because I think Ambitions is the only show I have to watch tomorrow to review, if I'm not mistaken. It's not that many shows on right now. So like I don't have that many shows to review. So I'm trying to kind of get my rest in and stuff because I used to be going so hard, but we shall see. Did you watch American Son on Netflix? I did watch American Son, and I'm I feel like I'm the minority of people who watched it. I think it was a great movie. I think Lord Jesus, Kerry Washington did an amazing job. Um, the guy who played the cop, who played on Supergirl, who he pissed me off. So everybody did their job in the movie, but I feel like I see that on TV every day. So sometimes for me, I want to see a movie from a different aspect of it. And I guess the movie being from the aspect of a black mother and a white father and how they were on two different sides of the coin, even though it was their son, and even seeing how the white cop was much more informative to the white husband than he was to the black wife, not knowing they were even husband and wife, is also very infuriating. However, for me, I don't like watching things that I know will infuriate me. I told y'all I work with white people, and if I'm pissed off, I'm pissed off. So I liked it. I think it was great. However, I didn't really need to watch it because again, it's to me, American Son is a story of any and every little black boy in America. It can happen to anyone. It has happened to many of people. Um, but for me, I felt like I didn't need to watch this. I knew what the ending was gonna be the minute I seen the interaction between her and the cop. I just knew. I'm like, okay. I don't know if anybody hasn't watched it yet, but you know what I'm saying. I was like, the ending. I knew that was going to be the ending, and I figured her husband's going to be white. I figured all of that, and I'm like, so I kind of seen it. So you know, but it was great. I did enjoy it, but it aggravated me. It frustrated me because it is such a true story, and for me, I can see that on the news. I can see that on Instagram. I can see it on anything and everything daily. So I'm like, I want to see this. I watch movies to not be pissed off. To me, it should be entertaining, educating as well, education as well. But I mean, that's on the news every day, and we talk about it all the time. So I was just like, it was. I'm in Toronto, snow day. Yeah, it's snowy today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, I've seen The Godfather Harlem. No, I did not see Joker. I wanted to see Joker at first, but then I was like, no, I'm good. Because it's like, oh, it is what it is. I just lost my place. Hold on, gotta scroll back up. Scroll back up. Okay. I'm glad they got lazy eye fixed because I'm glad he got his lazy eye fixed. 'Cause I couldn't look at his face when he had that. Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. On the Oval, isn't the girl that stole her baby and banging the president too? It's her twin sister. They're twins. The president said that she has a twin sister, so the twin sister is Ruth. Um, who would play a good Florida? I say Viola Davis. No, no, not Viola. Um, Hen from 911 would be a good Florida. Um, in my opinion. Hey Sam, thank you for loving the hair. I wear my hair down mostly at home, not when I'm going to work because I hate it being all over my head all day. I think Damon Wayans would make a good Florida. What? No, I don't think a man should play Florida. She was a woman, so I don't think any man should play her for any reason. Um, any opinion on the stuff coming out about Amber Portwood? You see or hear the videos. I think I talked about that before. She beat up her baby daddy. I ain't surprised. Uh, she did it before. She do it again. See, I talked about that from before, so I'm not sure. I can see you reviewing David McMahon. I didn't watch David McMahon at all. I didn't watch none of it. So I don't even know. I don't know that man. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. I heard it was good. I may try to binge watch it when I'm on vacation, the last couple weeks of December, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I thought Comcast was keeping some star channels. They're keeping some, but not the ones that like mean something. Like they sent me an email, I think maybe 2 weeks ago, last week, or whatever, saying like as of December 10th, these star channels are going away, and they only keeping like maybe two of them. But I'm like, it ain't star channels that like I watch stuff on, and they're replacing it. At least here in Michigan, they're replacing it with the Epics stuff. Um, did you hear Tokyo Tony got a dating show? I heard it is on that Zeus network that her daughter got a show on, and I refuse to pay 9 cents for either show. I didn't watch China show. I don't want to watch Tokyo show. I feel like it's just Flavor Flav times 20 in the female version. And I mean, as ratchet as Flavor of Love was, I just don't want to see Tokyo Tony out here acting a plumby fool. I seen a preview of her. It's just too much. Tokyo Tony and Black China are just too much for me. I don't want to pay to see it. I don't. There are many things I pay to see. That ain't one of them. So if it was on Netflix, I would watch it. If it was on because we have Netflix, if it was on Amazon Prime, I'd watch it. But I'm not paying for Zeus to watch China be loud. I'm gonna be crazy. I just don't want to do it at all. Have you been watching American Horror Story? No. I don't watch it. I don't plan to watch it. I've only really watched one season of that, and that was I think it was a Coven season, which was a couple years ago. I'm just not into it. I'm not like at all, at all. Hey Carla, Carla. um, I'll be having to scroll down. I did not watch Little Mermaid. I only seen the one thing where the girl was singing was hitting very, very, very bad notes. And I'm gonna say maybe she was just nervous. And then I seen Shaggy dressed in the he was like in a leather jacket and pants. I'm like, why didn't they get him a lobster uniform or why he couldn't get no costume? That was crazy. But they said that they spent all the money on Queen Latifah. And I'm like, because they did. And she did amazing. But it is what it is. Here it goes. People ghost watch me, which is funny because sometimes when you see the person's name, hey, and there's people that ain't here. So yeah, I have people who ghost watch me. They'll send me stuff and say I seen this and I seen that, and they'll say I'm like, okay, it was ghost watching. Um, Love and Hip Hop New York looks like it's going to be good this season. Every season of Love and Hip Hop looks like it's going to be good, and then we get to watch it and it's shit. So I believe it when I believe it when I see it. Um, you know, I just can't. Queen Latifah did do a good job. Are the new Tyler Perry shows worth watching? They are. I like Tyler Perry. I know his brand of art. So I always know basically what he gonna do. My only issue with Tyler be when he have his shows with stagnant conversation and then nothing really happens. It's the same like like if Loving You Was Wrong is the best example of him continually not having any progression at all. We still don't know who Alex Baby Daddy is. We still don't know if what a cop at that Eddie shot. We don't know so much, so much. So the issue I always have with him is how he'll start something or some kind of storyline or something and he don't finish it. I feel like, or was he so busy building this lot and getting these new shows on for BET? Was If Love You Was Wrong a show that kind of just fell by the wayside because the have nots has had progression, and but if he just completely aggravated me on Loving You Was Wrong. But I do think both shows are worth watching. But it's if you are a Tyler Perry fan. If you are not a Tyler Perry fan and you don't enjoy his other shows, you're not gonna enjoy it. So I wouldn't say watch it. 'Cause that's like someone you should watch American Horror Story. I'm not gonna. I don't like it. I don't like it. I have a friend of mine who I keep suggesting things for him to watch. He won't watch it because he think he won't like it. Now I know he will because I know him. But I only suggest things to people who I think I know they like. And I don't, if you don't like Tyler Perry stuff, then don't watch his shows. But if you have watched the have nots, if you watch If Loving You Was Wrong, if you watch what's it called? What was it called? Closer to Home, but that one show he had before. If you if well married, what's it called? Married. Why Not Get Married? If you like that stuff, then you would like this because it's the same thing. It's just a little bit of a different story. Um, that movie was so good that made me angry. Most stuff think, most stuff do. Um, What do you think about Candace filing charges on Monique from Rock of Potomac? I did a whole video about it. It's a whole video about that. I think Candace is a shit starter. I think Candace should not be trying to sue her co-stars and her co-workers because when you do that, then they will no longer want to work for you. So I think it's stupid. I also want to wait to see what happened, but I'm pretty sure that Candace was being extra and got in Monique's face and Monique snatched her ass up real quick. You don't get in my face. If you get in my face, you get snatched. But I mean, I'm not the person to file charges on somebody I work with on a reality show if we're arguing. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I feel like as long as Monique didn't like attack her and like beat her up, but if we arguing and I'm in your face or like this, and they say supposedly that Candace threw a drink in her face, and if that's true, that Candace was in her face and threw a drink in her face, then she deserved to get snatched on up. Now, if Candace was on the other side of the room, not doing nothing, and Monique got up and went over there and beat her up, then yes, that deserves trial. But you can't argue with me in my face and you too close to me and I grabbed you. That's not, a point for charges. So I'd be like, girl, whatever. Um and report what hot mess videos and audio that just got leaked. Opinion. That stuff got leaked weeks ago. Unless something new got leaked today or yesterday. If y'all mean that same stuff that the girl on YouTube had, the crystal ball chick, I talked about it when it when it happened, when they had the audio of her and Andrew arguing and she was clearly abusing him. I did a whole video about it. but I saw those from before, so I don't know if new stuff came up. I haven't seen it. Anything that has came up recently. I haven't seen, but again, I heard audio of the altercations from before when she was admitting to being crazy and she was going off on him and she knew he was recording her. I don't know why she kept going crazy. But yeah, I mean, Amber has issues. Amber clearly has issues. She's always had issues. And she need to get it together. Are you still reviewing Teen Mom too? No. I'm not really still reviewing any of the Teen Mom shows. I'm over Teen Mom. I think because I'm 30, I'm gonna say 26, I'm 27. I think because I'm 37 and I feel like it's repetitive bullcrap. And for at least Teen Mom and Teen Mom OG, them have us been on TV for 10 years, okay? And there's no reason for them all to still be kind of in the same cycle. Brianna still live with her mom in a damn apartment. Leah still got them 3 kids and she's single and she wanna bang her ex-husband Jeremy. Um, Kale still don't know what she's doing. Well, she's a great mother, but relationship wise and life wise, she's all over the place or whatever, and she don't like Javi. Cool. Chelsea is boring, but her family is amazing. Amber's always been abusive to people. It is what it is. Janelle, I'm happy she finally left her David. Kumbaya. But yeah, I feel like none of them has. If you would have put me on TV 10 years ago to where I'm getting paid to just basically have y'all watch my life, I don't feel like I can sit around and do nothing. And I feel like we don't see them do anything. Okay? We see them take the kids to school and back home and sit around and talk. None of them do anything. None. And I know Kale has a little podcast, but I mean, y'all boring. I'm done. And the new people, to me, is repetitive old people. How do you have a whole new lesbian pregnant girl with a girlfriend that looked like a boy and she got pregnant when you have a whole repeat of Brianna's story? Girl, I don't have time for that foolishness. Okay, yeah, so no. No, every once in a while, it may be an episode that I watch and it may make me say something, but on a regular basis, no, ma'am, no. I'm excited for Queen and Slim, very much so. But depending on the weather, I don't know if I'm gonna go see it. So because again, it's wintertime, and this is the time where I hibernate. I won't see nobody until March. My mama. But I don't, because one, I don't like driving in snow. Two is I can't see well at night. So the fact that I drive home from work at night, that's it. So I try not to be out too much because I ain't trying to crash. My vision is better in the summer because it gets darker later. But in the wintertime, I can't. I don't go out at night because I don't want. I put on IG, me driving at night is like, you know, it's like Mario Kart where you're driving around, you're just hoping that you don't hit something, and out the blue, you get hit with a turtle shell. So I don't really see anybody during the winter time. And I don't plan to. And it's sad, but I have texts and stuff, but I just can't because I just can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't see. Now on the weekends, in the daytime, I can come out, but if it's too cold outside, I don't want to go nowhere. Okay? Or if I go to my mama's house in a onesie and chill out. But that's about it. But yeah, Forrest Whitaker is the guy I was talking about. I can remember his name when I said about lazy eye. But Forrest has had a lazy eye forever. I think that's just a part of what he is, and um, I don't mind people with lazy eyes if like that shit. You know what I'm saying? His makeup. You know what I'm saying? I think his eye is fixed a little bit, but his eye is still lazy. But it's fine. It's Forrest Whitaker. That's what it is. Jennifer Lewis would make a good Florida. I mean, she would. She would, but I don't know. I don't know too yet. Lord, I don't know too yet. I don't know yet. Is what I meant to say. You're getting the Disney or Apple TV. I think I'm gonna get Disney, but I have to see what each one has. If I feel like all these people is getting these streaming services, and I'm like, why am I paying? I don't want to pay for 18 different streaming services. I don't. I don't. But because Disney gonna have, I think if Disney's the one that's gonna have Marvel stuff, I'm gonna have to get it because I want to see, you know what I'm saying, Falcon and and Winter Soldier. I want to see that stuff, so I have to see what they all have. But it may be Disney. I don't know about Apple TV. I don't know. Love your lipstick. Thank you very much. Um, what do you think of the Oval? Watch my review. I do think here for now she would. Hey, Z to the I. Have you seen that new Eddie Murphy? Yes, I did watch. My Name was Dolomite. I thought it was good, but I also felt like Eddie Murphy's character, who which we know was based on a real person, but it reminded me so much of his character from Dreamgirls. I was like, oh, this is the same person, but it was in that same time frame, so very much so reminded me of that. And I just wanted him to start singing "Got Me a Cadillac." I just thought that he was gonna start singing Cadillac Car, and Jamie Foxx was gonna come popping out or whatever. But it was good. It was very very good. He did great, and I did not realize that. I always thought Dolomite was a real pimp, like in real life. I never realized he was a character of the dude. I didn't know that because I'm on 37. But it was a very funny movie. I liked everybody in it. And I did like T.I. in it. T.I.'s voice and his vernacular and his speech is too T.I. I need T.I. to go to some speech classes to learn how to change how he speaks. Because my thing is, when I see an actor in a role, I don't want to see T.I. in a wig and a fake mustache. I don't want to see that. And I feel like when he was, I'm like, that's T.I. Don't make him look different if he ain't gonna sound different. And I feel like that was the only part of it that I thought was kind of weird. I'm like, um, he Ti sounded like Ti, and that kind of irked my nerves. But I loved everyone else in it. I loved Wesley Snipes. Oh my God, Wesley Snipes played his role perfectly. He did not give me Wesley Snipes at all. It wasn't any other character he had played. I loved Wesley. He was so funny, and it was amazing. Um, but yeah. Candace got uninvited to BravoCon. Right? Look, look. People don't. They have you. You can't be on these reality shows suing your co-stars. Okay, you just can't. So I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets uninvited to Bravo. Okay. Um, I heard it's been confirmed that Love and Hip Hop Hollywood reunion is going to be set. Oh, they already did it. They already recorded a reunion at Tyler Perry Studios. I think like a week or two ago. So yeah. Love your hair. Thank you, Star Lab. Yes, also the Miss America is going to be a Tyler. Look, everything gonna be at Tyler Perry Studios. That man got 12 lots. He was smart. And it's a thing to where people just should want to do business with him. I think the lot is amazing. I think, to be able to, and the lot has been in use for a while. It's just officially open. They said the part of Black Panther was shot there for the first one. So yeah, I think people should take use of it. Okay, it keeps people employed. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the family. Okay, in the family or whatever. Hey, Dina Love Life. Hey, Precious Cargo. I quit watching Teen Mom, all of it. Yeah, I still, my DVR still records, I think, Young and Pregnant, but I haven't watched the last episode, and I'm about done with that too, because it's just, it used to be interesting, and I wish them well, but I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm just so tired. So tired. You're gorgeous. Thank you. This is what Pat and Beauty did to, and it's because you know, I just I have to get used to, like, it's like, okay, this is my hair. This is my hair out of a bun, combed out or whatever. And I used to be obsessed with when I would have my hair in a ponytail. I would have my scarf on. I'm like, okay, my edits have to be like, I didn't want any of my hair being poofy like it is now, whatever. I'm like, it all has to be, you know, flat or whatever. And I got to a point, I'm looking like, no, my hair, even my buns now, I don't wear scarves. I don't wear scarves. I put one on this morning when I left for work because my hair was still wet, and so I had the scarf around my head, and that was really it. But I don't really wear scarves to bed. That's also why for me, natural hair down is hard because I don't sleep with a scarf on. So before I go to bed, I do two twists in my hair, or I pull up in a ponytail, and then that's it. So I tend to have my hair down more on weekends. I don't go to work at that time, but I'm getting used to my natural hair. Okay. Um, send some of the snow down here. You can have it all. Every lick, every piece. Okay, you can have it all. Jelly, here's the solution. I'm gonna give you my password for Apple TV because it's really getting out of hand. But it's so much. Um, it's just aggravating. Have you commented on Cardi B rolling up on people yet? I did a little bit in one of my Gotham chats. People people like to come down. Y'all know Cardi my girl. People like to come down on Cardi B, and I don't know why. Cardi B from the hood, and she has not been popping for that long. It's been a couple years that what I'm saying. She went from being the hood girl who was stripping or whatever, and now she's who she is now. But I'm like, it takes time for people to change. Jay-Z took years to become the calm, cool dude in suits he is now. He used to be the dude with all the jewelry hanging out with Dame and them, whatever, that acting a little rough. It takes time to evolve. Give her time to evolve. I wish people would stop acting like, oh, once people look at you as being famous, then you then have to be this other person. No, she has to be her. And as time progresses, she will get less and less aggressive towards trolls and mean and rude people or whatever. But give her time, and she's young. Look, if I was famous, if I had a YouTube channel in my 20s, it would have been horrible because 20-year-old Jaylee in her 20s was different. Okay, my attitude was crazy. I would cuss. I was like Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 37 now. So I've learned to tame myself and only go off when need be. And I've learned to pick my battles. But she's still doing that. So the trolls who was trolling her, whatever posting where they were, and she pulled up, pull up. I don't troll, I pull up. That's what she do. And people were saying how, oh, why was she out late? Where her kid at? People, what the sitter? She's rich enough to be able to get a sitter. And if anybody really believes that Cardi B was at home with her kid and left her kid to go handle they stupid. You're stupid, okay? But I'm a Cardi B fan, and I feel like people just give her the flux just because, and I might leave it be. But yeah, I'm not surprised she rolled up. That's what she do. I'm surprised they were surprised she rolled up. If you troll me and show me where you at, I may pull up. And when I do, have that same energy, and they didn't. So I mean, it is what it is. Um, I know it's old, but have you watched Queen of the South before? If so, how did you like it? Yes, I love Queen of the South. I'm happy they're coming back for a season. Is it 4 or 5? I can't remember. But I'm saying? I love, I'm saying, the show. I love all the actors. Um, Pote is my favorite. Absolutely. I'm saying his Teresita. So yeah, I love Queen of the South. The only reason I did not review the show was because I would get too tongue tied on the names of the characters. And I already talk fast and I already be forget names. So I knew that wouldn't be good for me to do that because I didn't want to be offensive. You know what I'm saying? So I don't review the show. I love the show. I'm so happy it's getting another season. It's a very much so underrated show. But I love it. Um, You watching any of these Christmas movies? They look good. The first one premieres Friday. Oh, is it? I'm about to set my DVR because I review them. Well, I might review them. I didn't know I did. Oh yeah, I did keep seeing the previews. I'm gonna have to set my DVR to record them. I don't, to see what they about. See what they about. Have you seen the new Jason Momoa series? See, no, I've heard people mention it, but I don't know what it's about. So I just kind of like I don't know. Um, but no, I don't. I haven't watched it. Um, Jade on Team Mom Life was so tragic. I mean, is it really? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I haven't watched the last episodes. I don't know what you mean, but I mean, Jade is a white girl whose parents or at least her mama was on drugs, and she then dated a drug addict and had a baby. That is anybody's life. That's not tragic at all. I feel like that's typical. I feel like a lot of people in life have parents who are um, not the best, and they end up falling down that rabbit hole with dating people who are not the best. However, I feel like since she's been on the show, she should be able to see her life isn't the best and be able to, you know what? I don't need him. I have MTV. Let me use what I've gotten to get what I want and do that. I feel like people on Teen Mom are not taking advantage of the perks of being on a nationally syndicated show for multiple seasons. Okay. And not only that, if you think about it, we've only had what, one black girl, maybe two in all these years. So my thing is, you know what I'm saying, all that white privilege that they have, they're not really using it to the best of their ability. Like if I was Leah, I would not still be living in rural ass country, okay, where my child, I'm driving hours to see one doctor. If my child is sick, I need to figure out where I can move to have the best doctors for my child. You know why? Because MTV is paying me to show them my life. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little black girl from Detroit. My life could be tragic, but it's not because luckily I had an amazing mama, you know what I'm saying, who did what she had to do to make sure we was good. But I feel like, I can't, and this, I don't want to sound, what I'm saying, crazy, whatever, but I can't look at anybody, or I look at Kate, damn it, of is it Caitlin? What's the Tyler? Yeah, Tyler and Kate. They had some crazy stuff because they were two kids from Michigan. Both their parents had drug issues, and they got pregnant. And the best decision they made to not be, you know what I'm saying, down the wrong path, they gave the baby up for adoption. And now, 10 years later, they better. They're one of the only people who I really did feel bad for. But I feel like you have to recognize the level of poverty or the level of uncertainty or the level of fucked upness in your life and make it better and not live in it and stay in it. I feel like Jade was still dealing with old boy, the baby daddy, and she could have did much better. That's just my opinion. I don't know. But yeah, I think her life is like anybody else's life. That's typical. Your mama was on drugs and you dating a dude who do drugs too. And I thought for a second that Jade was on drugs. And she has all this anxiety. And I'm like, hey, you know, but I don't know. I'm just a black girl from Michigan. Um, I was about to say you changed shade. Yeah, see, Carla has known me since I was in elementary school. And the calm Jay Lee that y'all see is not who I was a mere 10 years ago. Okay, it was a whole different. And if I've said before, if I had YouTube in my 20s, I would have got put off. They would have put me off of the YouTube because I would get Carla, somebody pissed me off on Facebook one time, and I was going off on them and it's a whole bunch of stuff. And Carla called me. She was like, Jay, stop. Stop. Because I'm trained to go. And I used to not have no stop button on my train to go. and I now have a stop button on my train to go. I do. But however, if push come to shove and it's time to do something, that's me. That's me. That's what I do. But I'm still way more calm than who I used to be in my 20s. It's some stories I can't tell on YouTube because of my 20s. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that. But yeah, I've changed. You know what I'm saying? But for the better. I got older and wiser, and now I'm just so chill. I'm so chill now. Um, I don't know why they think all the hood was just gonna evaporate from Cardi just because she got on the red carpet. Right? Yeah, that's where was gonna go. Got time for that. So your name would have been Jelly B. People call me Jigga. Okay, they call like Jay Z, Jigga my nigga. That was me. You want to know why? Because I was out like that. You know what I'm saying? My nickname was JayLeesha because when I'm a little bit turned up, I'm JayLeesha is the ghetto part of me. You know what I'm saying? But I've grown up. I'm an adult now. So yeah, I would, it's some things, you know what I'm saying? It's some things. Did you see the video of Trina cussing out the white lady in Walmart? Yes, I did. We talked about that earlier on. I've been on here for an hour. I said I was gonna be on for 20 minutes. Oh, yes, when I was in my 20s, I was a mess, but I don't start nothing. But see, no, I would start, you know, I would, if I knew someone had an issue with me, I had an issue with them. I ain't need to wait for you to say nothing to me. I'm gonna say something to you. Because you know what I'm saying? I was that person. Or, I just, I didn't play no games. I didn't play no games in high school. When I got out of high school, nothing. Like I was in high school checking people who would look at Karla funny because she was pregnant. Why are you looking at my best friend? Jake, she's looking. I don't care. I don't care what you know what I'm saying? That was me. Because I'm like, don't play with me. Don't play with me or my people. Don't do that. But yeah, I'm calmed down now. Because I'm older. Now I'm like, now I don't think I can get probation for stuff. If I don't want to get arrested, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when you're younger, they give you like probation stuff or whatever. But 30s like they give you jail time. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not the time now. But I'm gonna wrap it up now because we are out of questions. Yay! And I'm tired. Um, and I can take the lipstick off. My fellas, we get older, we learn to pick and choose our battles. I do, and I choose to not, battle. I've battled from the time I was. Look, I've been battling my whole life. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can remember, I was a battler. But I mean, once I hit like 30, I was like, "What is you fighting for, girl? What is you doing, girl? What is you doing? No, you know what I'm saying?" And I slowly was leading up to my 30s. Like it started at like 27, 20. I'm like, all right, girl, what you doing now? Now you're repeating the same things. It's foolish, okay? And I wasted a lot of time on stupidness. However, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm good now. As I said, I'm good now, and now I'm like, yay! I can chill. I don't have to cuss nobody out. I'm not fussing to nobody. I don't let anybody fuss with me at all. I don't do it. And now I'm more successful than, than them. It was because back then, um, when Carla was pregnant with my goddaughter, uh people just had opinions, and I've had to tell people plenty of times. I play with people. I'm playful. I'm jokeful. I don't play about my family, my actual friends, and my money. And so I would check people. Clear. I didn't. I would have checked them because I'm looking like you're not gonna play with me. I had a friend who decided to talk to me about how they didn't like someone related to someone who they know is close to me. They know this. And me and that person fully got into a dispute. Like we stopped talking to us for a minute because I was like, I don't know who raised you. I don't know where you come from, but where I come from, you don't have the right to talk to me about anybody you don't like that's family of my people. You can't do that. And the person kept like, well, I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck what you saying, homie. Like I don't care what you say. Like that ain't you can't do that. No one on this planet can come talk bad about not damn person I know. You can't do it. It ain't gonna happen. And I will cuss you out every time. And because that's how loyal I am. So anybody that I feel in the slight bit is talking about me, my mama, my sister, my Karla, anybody, is going down. Okay. JayLeesha coming on now. That's the one thing that can bring me up out my calmness. Is anybody playing with me. You know what I'm saying? And back then, that was back in like 98, 99, and I was at my worst. I was the most ghettoest I could be at that point in time. So, even hearing someone mention, oh my God, Carla pregnant. Yes, bitch, and what? So? So what? You know what I'm saying? So it was that whole thing. And I don't play them games now. I like when Karla would perform, I would literally when Karla performs, I don't like sitting near her. I like coming in. I don't want anybody to know I know her because I purposely want to hear somebody say something stupid so I can check them. Okay. I want to see somebody smile on her face and then talking junk. Okay. I will literally do that. Cause I'm like, don't play with me. Don't do that. And then once they see, oh, that's her friend. Yeah. And I heard you. Now, what you say? You know what I'm saying? So it's that kind of stuff. But, it's just, yes, it is. I used to wild out for real, but when I had my son at 18, I quit food. See, that's what happens. Still gotta remind people to mind the business. Mind your man the business that pays you, okay? And don't test me. But that's why sometimes when I'm on here and y'all see me trying to be calm and people be poking me and I'm trying to be calm. I don't wanna get mad. I don't wanna do it, Jesus. But sometimes I get to that point and I just boop, go off. And then I calm down. And then I'm fine. But it is. We can have opinions, but we have to learn how to share. Is it helpful? Are you are you taking your own advice in your life? Yeah, the person would come to me about somebody. I was like, girl, it was a whole argument. It was a whole argument about it because she really felt like she could vent to me about someone she didn't like who was a family member of somebody, you know what I'm saying, who and I'm like, no, bitch, no. You don't get it? And we didn't talk for like 3 or 4 months until she she texted me. She's like, I'm so sorry. I should have known better. You should have. You really should have. Because if you don't know, now you know. Don't do it, Jesus. Don't do it. Okay. But anyway, right, we secret thugs, Karla. But let me get off of here. Okay. So I can just kind of take my lipstick off and go to sleep. Because I'm very, very tired. I've been up all day. And I'm still a little bit sick and I need to blow my nose and all that stuff. But I wish everybody positive thoughts and positive um just moments and um love and prosperity. And if no one told you today, I love you. Okay, guess what? I love you. And just tell somebody else you love them too. It's so much that's going on in the world. We have to sometimes just tell a person, saying, I love you. And I hope you love me too. So I will talk to y'all later, probably next week. Again, I'll have love you, Karla. Mama, I love you too. But I'll probably be live one day next week. I'll have videos up sometime tomorrow. I am about to get some much needed rest. And I hope everybody else has some rest too, and peace of mind, and grace and favor, and all that goodness. Okay, y'all. Peace. And where's the damn end button? Okay, there you go. Found it.